That's the only reason I don't have a dog of my own now.
I just realized something. We ain't got no topics.
Well, we was out here discussing a couple. We've been throwing something out there.
I was like, did you see my man?
We'll do something a little bit while you.
Hi, welcome. We just talking.
Alisha, do the intro then. It's already recorded.
Oh, okay, period. Hey y'all. Welcome everybody to the StruggleHolics podcast episode. I couldn't even tell.
143.
Call me like it. 143. But it's for free.
Hey.
We are your hosts, Alisha A.
Clay Tizzle.
Jay Smooth.
Amondo.
Serving y'all another delicious dose of. I don't even know.
I was like, ooh, that sounds good.
Delicious dose of us.
Pie.
Come get you some.
But yeah, as y'all heard in the opening, that we ain't come up with no topics for this week. There is a scandal that's kind of going on that we can get into eventually. But I want to hear what y'all was tossing around. What's the one that y'all want to hear?
The one you about to go into right
now.
now.
So yeah. I didn't get all the details. I didn't read all into it. But if y'all a fan of the NBA, I know y'all heard something about Dwight Howard.
Oh. Actually, that was the one I was going to bring up. I forgot about that shit. I did have that one written down somewhere.
Dwight.
Yeah.
You heard about it?
Oh,
yeah. Hold on, let me pull this shit back up.
This is a double back. Because this had came out like a month.
It's a double back.
It's like a month or two ago. This cat came out.
Yes.
This came out a couple years.
Like, it was some
years
stories.
ago.
Well, we always figured he was gay.
But I guess this is the confirmation that something happened.
Oh no, yeah.
This is wild.
Well, allegedly, the guy who is the victim in the scenario says Dwight Howard forced him into a threesome with another guy that he did.
I thought it was.
It was three guys,
and the guy was dressed as a girl.
Kitty
came out dressed as a girl and was like, "We about to get it on."
Yeah. That's probably why he was left off the top 100 list.
What was that one quote that you read me yesterday, bro? That had me questioning everything, bro.
I don't know. It was I don't know. Now you got me going. Look, it was about the Dwight Howard thing?
Yes, it was about it. It had just like circulated back in the news again, and it you said something about or something along the lines of. Like, yeah, it was almost insinuating that, like, Dwight Howard forced himself on this man. I was like, something like...
Oh, talking about how he basically forced it. And Dwight Howard said, allegedly, he said that he didn't force anybody. Everything that was done and it was consensual.
Mm-hmm. But the crazy thing is what everybody's really on Dwight Howard about, because at first, the guy came out and said this, and then Dwight Howard denied that any of this transaction even happened.
Oh, he doubled back.
And then he doubled back and said it did happen, but everything was consensual.
But did he ever really come out?
Well, no. And that's why it was a big thing when the dude first came out, because it was like confirmation, because it was a whole... Did we cover that on here? It's a whole text message thread.
No, that was...
back and forth.
No.
I think that news came out... Me and Josh were about to start this, or... It
was that long ago?
Yeah. It came out, if we were doing the pie, I think it was just me and Josh on here at that time. It came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, I just found out about the text. No, because he just dropped that text message thread, though.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the original allegations. The text message thread, no.
Okay.
But the original allegation
allegations. For as long as I knew Dwight Howard in the NBA, they've been saying, boy.
Okay.
Because even the one time when they was, everybody gonna refer back to this one when he was sitting on the bench and he reached in between and cuffed my boy nuts.
Huh? You never seen the video?
Live in the game, like, on live television.
On the game.
What man let another guy?
The way it happened, it was like Dwight Howard was doing one of those like sideline interviews, you know, like halftime when he talked to the coach or whatever. Dwight Howard was doing that, and he was after the interview, he's walking back to the bench, and dude watching the game, like his teammate watching the game. Dwight Howard came to sit back down because his seat was in between two dudes. When he went to sit down, instead of, you know how you like put your hands behind you before you sit down or whatever, instead of doing that, he reached over and grabbed dude's like stuff. And dude was like, "Yo, like, what you doing?" Like Dwight didn't move his hand for a minute.
Oh my god, that shit is intentional.
So you see my boy be forcing himself on people.
Yeah,
already.
that's why it's
TV.
believable. Hey, that's why it's
so
believable.
funny.
And Dwight Howard is 6'10" to 7 feet
He
tall.
a tall.
That's-
And he
tall
muscular
man.
as hell. So it's believable that he forced a nigga because a nigga that big.
That's a nasty lineup. That's a nasty lineup.
Imagine
That's
him
a
and
nasty
Kitty
lineup,
and
man.
Kitty nigga versus that.
I
And
wonder
then
how
he
tall
said Kitty drove
is.
him home. He said he wanted to leave, and Kitty drove him home. Could you imagine you
That's
soaking
insane.
and you didn't want to do the threesome?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what he did with Kitty on the way home though. They could have did a little transaction.
He
on
said,
the
"I
way
want
home.
Kitty,
you know
not
what he
you."
did.
Oh my god.
That is
He
insane.
got the receipts though.
Yeah,
He got the receipts.
he got the receipts. The Dwight Howard. The funny thing
I was
is,
reading through them boys.
is Dwight Howard gonna say in them text messages talking about, I ain't gay enough, man. I just like to get freaky sometimes. That shit is hilarious. Bro, if you're
Yo.
gay, it's okay, bro. Just
Like,
be what you are.
They don't like having that
That's
moniker
who
with
you are.
it.
That's who you are. But hey, don't be out here. You
Don't be
lying to
so-
yourself.
pump fake.
Somebody said this, like, bro, Dwight, you got, it's bad enough you got a SA allegation on you, but you got a gay SA on you. It's like,
Bruh.
In the threesome, though.
Real sassy with it.
That's
He
so
honestly,
wild.
like,
this
was
is
going
this
back
is
and
no
forth
shade
with
to
it.
Dwight. I mean, this is no shade on the LGBTQ community. It's just
Nah.
wild that, like, here's that video I was telling you about, though, Josh.
Oh, let me see.
Okay.
When I was talking to him, Doc Rivers felt that Josh Smith.
See, look, he looked. He looked. He ain't like he did not see. He grabbed nuts.
What the hell? Bro, he was intentionally grabbing balls. That nigga was grabbing balls.
Grabbed him.
Cocking balls.
Cocky.
Bro, what
And
the
he got on basketball shorts, so you know his shit was
bro? This
He
nigga wasn't even dressed to
scooped
play.
him.
He was dressed to grab nuts.
He scooped them boys.
You
Like,
know that?
Bruh.
You know that thing when they're like, "What would you do if you were a guy for a day?" I'd be like, "That would be."
it's around sexually assaulting people, Alisha? That's what you go straight to?
I'm like, "Oh, we're on the same squad. Good game, smacking butts."
Hey, they said
Good
that
job,
nigga
bro.
Dwight Howard had Kitty in the room like Damon had Cat Williams on Friday night.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that first allegation was in 2019.
Yeah.
He was in a
Oh, so
scandal.
it's
So it was
too long.
before we ever started the
Yeah,
podcast.
that was before we started. That's why I said like it had to happen either right before we started the pod or like in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Getting freaky.
ain't nothing wrong with like being gay or anything. It's just a wild allegation. Like Dwight Howard being accused of sexually assaulting anybody, or hell, anybody being accused of that is like, damn, that's wild. Then you find out like you forced two dudes. Like it's like
He didn't
damn,
force
that's
two
wild.
dudes. He forced one dude. One
Technically,
dude
the other guy was
oh.
already.
Yeah, he was
Him and the
out.
other guy were like having a good time, and he decided, "Oh no, I thought this was a one-on-one."
Mhm.
He was trying to get the little basketball player.
The white was
But-
trying to get
But
freaky.
this is the thing, though.
The white was trying to
Correct.
get freaky.
In the text message, I thought it did say, "Do you want to have a threesome?"
I didn't see the text.
Yeah, it's a whole thread, bro. It's like
I
that's what I'm
didn't know he
saying. Before
mentioned
this
the
came
threesome.
out, this the second time it came out in the past couple months.
Okay. I'm trying to find it.
The craziest was when he said, "I got a game tonight."
Bro, people.
He said,
people
"Yeah, I
been-
got a game
People
tonight."
been going in on Dwight Howard all on Twitter.
And the crazy part, and this is the sucky part, Pause.
Get out.
Listen. Dude, he trying to get back in the NBA right now. So it's trending right now while he's trying to make he's trying to make a presence back in the NBA and trying to get people to see him
They're not gonna break.
join the league. And while this scandal is going on, nobody touch you, bro. You might go stay over there in Taiwan, China. Or wherever
Even
the hell you
before all this came out,
Go
they was
ahead,
not
chill.
bringing him back. He's older. Like, yeah, he could still play, but like, you know, the NBA once you like the same thing with Carmelo. Carmelo sat out for damn near 3 years before he finally came back.
Yeah, and still with
Like,
Melo.
I mean, but Dwight a year younger than LeBron, so they ain't
Oh, he only
really
a year
gonna bring him
younger?
back.
This
Yeah, he
nigga-
came in the league in 2004.
This nigga Dwight Howard was a freak, bro. Thinking about that meat.
Oh, you read the text messages now?
Oh my god.
What's the other scandal that y'all had that y'all
Oh,
wanted to
side note, he texted him. He texted him when he was on the way. So they were all kiki and whatever, talking about something. I'm gonna come suck that dick. He said, "Bet I'm coming over." Mind you, there's a side note. He said, who all there?" He said, "Nobody. My son. He's in his bed." He said, "Okay, perfect." He said, "You would just have to leave before everybody wakes up." That's wild.
I mean,
that's wild.
The man get freaky on his schedule, Alicia. You gotta understand.
But he was like, "Okay, send me the address. I'm pulling up." And then he goes, "You want to have a threesome?" He goes, "With who? LOL. Is that what you want?" He goes, "A dude or a girl?" And then he said, "They can't come till after 4." He goes, "I'm already 30 minutes away." That's wild. If I'm already imagine pulling up for the appointment. And they're like, "By the way, there's somebody else joining us. By the way, this is a 3 stars."
Goddamn, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch.
I'd be like, "All right, I'm driving faster." No,
In other news, the other scandal that me and Mono was talking about was the DJ Envy thing. Have you heard about that?
Oh, yeah.
That's why when you said that, it was like, damn.
Bro, that nigga,
How about that one?
Caesar connected to DJ.
Yeah.
that nigga DJ Envy going to jail.
You
He
think
ain't
so?
going to jail. I don't think
He is because
He's
he's
going
the
to
face
jail.
of it.
Yeah, but I think it's more so going to fall on Caesar.
Caesar's going to probably get more time, but Envy's definitely going to jail for that. The feds came to the Breakfast Club to come get him.
They didn't come get him. It wasn't for him. They came to get some electronic devices. That's what I'm saying. They never raided. They were saying they raided it, but they came out and said it wasn't a raid. They just had to go up there to get some shit.
All
The
right.
investigation.
So for people that don't know what happened, there was this guy, Cesar, some shit, whatever. He's in jail, so it doesn't really matter. Fucking
Oh, he
matter.
out.
He out.
He is?
Yeah, he out.
What's his last name?
I don't know his
I
last
forgot.
name.
But a guy named Cesar, he was promoting like real estate.
A Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, he like coming out of the mud, but he was presenting it as like invest in my real estate, you know. Send me money in and I'm gonna increase it 20-30% within 5 months. And I'm gonna get you back.
We
And
buy
then
homes, we flip. You invest in us, we buy property. Once the property value, once we get the money for the property and everything, we
Fix it up.
give it back to you,
boom.
and then some.
And then so that was his like business model that he was selling people on. And then DJ Envy was pretty much the person that promoted him and made him as popular as he ended up being because he had him on Breakfast Club a few different times. And then they would like promote doing like web seminars, all this stuff, and then talk like post on stories about houses that they invested in together and they did this and we're doing this, blah blah blah, and then the guy he gets arrested.
He said he's saying he did.
Of course, he denying.
Yeah, now he's trying to distance himself from everything with it, and now it's giving it that entire presentation like, why are you trying to distance yourself so far from it now when you were like, hey, we're doing this together, we're trying to. You don't see many faces like ours, in this type of space. And we're trying to build something great, for other people that are trying to be like us. So
nigga, the FBI came looking for like, I'm distancing myself from you, nigga. This ain't like the local police department. This ain't NYPD, nigga. This is the boys. When they come, nigga, they got pretty much everything.
Men in black.
They don't just show up on a maybe. They don't show up on a maybe.
They gonna see their heads. It's DJ Envy. It's like we don't really know what's gonna go on with him.
I think he gonna
That's the
definitely do some
question mark.
time. I don't think he's gonna do a lot. He might do a little, but nigga, he's the face of it. Like nigga, and you help scheme, you help screw these people out of money.
But
you were the face
to
of
be
it.
a victim though.
Yeah,
Caesar got him too, bro.
Yeah.
If he gets a good lawyer, the lawyer will defend that up.
500,000, bro. His own money he lost too, man.
Nigga, fuck that. DJ Envy got a lawyer himself already. Nigga, why you didn't have your lawyer look over this type of thing and warn you?
Because you didn't think this was going on.
Because
It's like being
we don't know how
being in
deep.
business with your friend or your
Bro.
homeboy.
Yeah, like your
and
homie.
Everything is going smooth. Like
This nigga Caesar said he learned how to do real estate in prison. Red flag number 1 right there. Nigga,
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
You ain't got nothing else to do but
This-
learn.
this
There's
nigga
libraries
learned
and
a
stuff
lot
in
of
there.
shit when they in prison.
You ain't got
bro,
nothing
I
else to do.
I wonder what that dude went in for that he learned the front.
Oh no, he went in for some scheming shit, some scamming shit.
No, I'm talking about the person that he learned his real estate, identity from.
Oh, but he might not even learn it from a person. You can read
it don't matter, bro.
Yeah, but like
then,
his track record, like he was in jail for scamming before.
This nigga DJ Envy said in an interview that he called 3 people when he first learned about this. He said he called DJ Clue, called somebody else, Mano. Yeah, he called Fabulous. He said he called Joe Budden. He like if Joe Budden told him straight up, like, nigga, this is a Ponzi scheme. Your ass is gonna go to jail if you do this. Like, bro, like when you break it down and explain to a nigga, he like, nigga, that sounds just like a Ponzi scheme.
And then,
like, if a nigga is telling you that, nigga, my intent is like, you know what? Let me ask my lawyer or somebody about this. Like,
yeah,
what's this?
But they said everything was going smooth. People was getting money back at first, and then it got to be like, we ain't getting no money back no more.
Yeah, it's like,
it was going at first. They said,
but you're getting money back from more people investing in. So it just keeps the circle going. But he's not like half of the properties he either was trying to sell, like multiple people invested on, or he already had commercial loans on, and he didn't need money to rebuild the places, or he didn't even have the places to begin with, or he had sold them off years prior, or just name any scenario in terms of like real estate flipping houses. That nigga was doing that shit, and he was doing it very fraudulently.
I mean, if you went to jail before for some scheming shit before, and now you trying to get me to join you in this real estate shit.
Yeah, and it's like,
nigga, I could help. DJ Envy could have helped him get his first couple properties, build that shit up, and then learn the trade of like buying property, fixing up, selling it by like earning money that way. Teach people, cool. But continuing to tell your investors or your fans to keep investing in y'all, spending their money, or donating y'all money to y'all. At some point, you realize like we don't need their money coming in anymore. We can still teach them, but we don't need their money anymore.
Yeah, they were saying
shit. And all this shit is about the money.
Oh,
everything is about the money, but like when you
never stop that.
It's hard for me to believe Envy.
Give me that money.
It's hard for me to believe Envy didn't know that people wasn't getting their money back.
Because this is over the course of 4 years.
And that's why I think he's gonna do some jail time, because it's hard for me to believe that Envy didn't know where that money was going.
I don't think so.
Because I'm saying, he a busy man.
They gonna have to really prove that he was involved. Just because you're promoting it and saying like this is my friend and you were putting your money into it doesn't mean that you knew what was going on or how it was handled. You could have.
I will give him the benefit of the doubt of not knowing the level of it, but I can't put it past that he didn't know that money was going back to the people at all.
I ain't saying he absolutely didn't know, but I'm saying it's probable cause to say he didn't know.
I believe he knew that money wasn't going back to the people or whatever.
But that's what they said it was at first.
At first, yeah. But then after a while, people are starting to hit y'all up saying, "Yo, I ain't been getting my money. What's going on?"
They weren't really contacting him, and he would basically go ghost on them niggas.
He wasn't really probably in interaction.
And then sending them.
If Envy the face of it like that to that level, because y'all business partners, both of y'all business partners, and you just the face of it because you're more known. So yeah, it's different than you doing a commercial, some shit. You're doing a commercial for him. He paid you to do a commercial. So you, in a sense, like the Subway Jared dude, like he was a spokesperson for Subway, but he wasn't like what he didn't bring Subway down.
Yeah, that shit hurt Subway.
It hurt Subway, but it didn't bring them down necessarily to the point where they were attached because he was the face of it in a sense, but
they weren't affiliated.
Yeah, they weren't affiliated. Envy is legit. Your feet is in the dirt with him.
Yeah.
Probably not as deep as him, but your feet is in the dirt with him. So you're going to get something.
Yeah. But that Subway shit, that niggas went down to 2 breads after that. Niggas couldn't even afford to make bread no more.
You already know Envy snitching.
Oh, come on.
Yes, he should.
His daddy in his ear telling, boy, you know I was.
And homeboy already had jail time. He already got a record.
Yeah, but
you know Envy snitching.
It's time to go.
Yeah,
but Envy credit in general is gonna be fucked after this, regardless. They might end the Breakfast Club after this.
I don't think so.
You think it's gonna be that
It's the
drastic?
Breakfast Club. They not ending
I
it.
think it will.
Not over this.
That's like a culture.
Over this, yeah.
That's part of the culture. They not ending it.
If he get locked up or something, I don't even think they'll end it. I think
They'll replace
they
him.
might end it if they lose him.
That's what I'm saying.
That's back to
He's
back.
he's gonna do some jail.
And DJ Envy.
No,
It's
he's
basically just Charlamagne. Nah,
he's gonna do his jail.
She
time.
left
he been gone.
She been gone.
They've been trying.
since
She
when?
got her own
She been
storyline.
gone.
I know she had her own
She been
shit.
gone. I think
Since the
she
beginning of
left.
the year.
Yeah,
beginning of this
year.
year.
Around the beginning of the year. She
but-
been there.
Allegedly, the rumor is Angela Yee got the fuck on because she knew what the hell Envy was doing, so she got tried to get far away from them as much as possible.
But I just
She's a
thought-
witness.
I just thought she was trying to get the fuck on because that the chemistry and stuff was still there, but you can tell like the vibes of that energy was like, it's time for us to part ways because she wanted.
I mean, that could be the
Charlamagne.
main
Yeah.
reason. What I'm saying allegedly is people talking on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All this shit is
That's what
alleged
we
anyway.
talking
I don't know these goddamn.
But I think if Envy go to jail, the Breakfast Club's gonna end. I think
Yeah.
if Envy don't go to jail, it's eventually gonna die off much faster than they intended because of all this drama. Because they talk about drama and everything, but this is like different. This is like scheme people out of money, and after that go away, people not gonna trust a word Envy says. People not gonna really want to hear Envy.
I ain't gonna say that
I think
because
so.
there's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't did business enough with them who gonna be like, that's your dumbasses fault for giving them the money and keep fucking with them.
And did some shady
we
shit.
see that all
and
the
they
time.
still bounce
People
back.
say that now, but
We
I-
see, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I'm saying we see so many celebrities, all these people in
Doing
prominent
shady
positions
shit.
who do shady shit all the time. We still support them. That shit ain't finna change.
That's why they be doing it.
Time do be healing all wounds.
I think it's
get
gonna
over that
change.
shit after a while. Especially if you're not affected by it, it's easier for you to get over it after a short
Until
amount
it's your
of time.
pockets.
Man, look at what they did to Ellen.
I ain't heard
That's a
that.
little different though.
Is it?
Yeah, because she was like
Yeah, it was directly her.
being.
It ain't no.
It was like her, and she was like being a bad. Like I don't want to say one's worse than the other, but she was like saying bad things to people.
She was being a bitch.
Like she was basically everything that she was founded on was a lie. His is the same.
Mhm.
I feel like it's not
I
comparable.
mean, the Ponzi. Like
Found it
Envy
on a
with
lie.
credibility and every
like the show
credibility.
still has credibility, and
'Cause it's the-
his professionalism, like in that realm, still.
I
has
mean,
credibility.
not really, because your professionalism and you scheme these people into this fucking Ponzi scheme and got them to buy all into this and fuck people over, and now the boys looking for you.
That's it.
I think it depends
did
how
it.
deep he is.
He
Yeah,
did
that's-
it.
They gonna have to clarify.
don't
He's
know
gonna have
that.
to clear his
Say
name for
allegedly,
sure.
Clay. Please say
Allegedly, yeah. He gotta
Allegedly, he
clear
That
did
man
it.
out here sending cease and desist letters and all.
What I'm saying is, regardless, like that's why I say regardless of, he might not be in as deep as Caesar was,
Mhm.
but you have tons of interviews talking about this. You caught in 4K. Y'all did videos together explaining all this shit and everything.
But that's in the front. But what you doing behind the scenes? Like after we get off these cameras,
Correct.
I probably don't see nothing that's really going on in this business.
You're just like,
this is one of my businesses.
business
I'm the
is
face of.
business.
Yeah.
I'll be shocked if he don't get any jail. I'll be shocked if he don't get any jail time. I'm not saying I wish this on Envy or anything like that, but if he don't get any jail time from this, I'll be shocked. Envy winning that bitch is sang like a bird. 2, if he don't get any jail time and the Breakfast Club still like staying strong, I'll be shocked. I truly think like this might be like a nail in the coffin for them.
Could be. Could not be.
That's the end of
We
it.
should-
Because
I
I mean, the
don't think
Breakfast
so.
Club was still good, but it just feels different without Angela Yee there.
Yeah, for sure.
I like
And then-
Jess there.
I mean, like she's good. The rotating guests and everything is a cool thing, but it's just like it feels different. So now I feel like with the Envy thing, people are gonna want to talk about that for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think iHeart is gonna, or whoever they are up under, is gonna take Envy off for a minute while this is going on, and it's just gonna be Charlamagne and 2 new people or 1 new person to hold it down. Then after that, it's just gonna be like, all right, we gotta.
Go ahead, get rid of this.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and kill this right now. That's what I mean. Where I feel like it's gonna be done.
Well, what y'all think? Let's take a vote so we can go back to this episode later on.
And see
If he's
okay.
not convicted and goes home to stay on the show, y'all think it survives? Clay, what you got? We'll start off with you. It survives or it fails.
I think, like, they let him back onto the show and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think it survives for a short term.
Well, so you say it's gonna fail? I'm not saying. I'm saying like is it gonna have another stretch run? Where
I don't think so.
Fine stretch. Like how long is it?
I don't think so.
5 years? 10 years?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna die off before that. I think it's just gonna end way sooner. I don't know how long their contracts is for.
Mm-hmm.
They contract like a year or two. They might buy you out or whatever, or they gonna end that shit like kind of quick because if Charlemagne or Envy leave, if Charlemagne leaves, the Breakfast Club's gonna die immediately. If Envy leaves, the Breakfast Club's gonna have a fizzle out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say like maybe 3 years. It's gonna fly.
I think they survive it.
Insert scenario. 3 years. I don't know.
I think they survive it, and it's gonna be like a second win for them once they get the co-host finally figured out. What you got, Alisha?
Yeah, that's kind of tough because I didn't know Angela Yee was gone.
Yeah,
that kind of surprised me though.
Yeah, that actually makes sense because I haven't listened to it in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna wrap it up. Regardless, I think it's gonna get wrapped up.
Okay.
I think Angela Yee.
It's coming to an end, I think.
Out of the three, Charlemagne, Angela Yee, and Envy, I think Angela Yee was the most replaceable one. Not saying that she didn't have her value there, but the people went there because Charlemagne was going to say some ignorant stuff that people were going to fly to. Envy was kind of like the host, kind of like the.
I don't know. She was
She held it down. I'm not
voice.
I'm not trying to discredit her at all, but what I am saying is like
Angela Yee. I'm like,
is there really that much of a difference?
Oh
yeah. I feel like DJ Envy kind of set everything like up. Because he's like the head of Breakfast Club, even though they all are partners. He's like
He's the DJ. I remember.
He's the DJ, but he's also
the
like,
main host.
Yeah, he's the main host. So then like, and then Charlemagne is the messy dude. People go there to listen to the messy. Angela Yee she kept up with all like the drama that's all in the world, and she'll pass that in, and then she'll say her piece in it and everything. But people really tuned in for Charlemagne to hear what ignorant stuff he was gonna say. And Envy was kind of just like the head.
Yeah.
But she had a lot of real talks too, though. On there, I feel like people came to her. For
I will say, Angela Yee outside of Breakfast Club, her content outside of it made me like her more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like lip service and all that shit.
Yeah. I think
because you get to see more of her personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like Angela Yee more outside of the Breakfast Club than I do like her being on it, because like she kind of really just was there.
Yeah,
she had to like ride with them pretty much, like support.
At least that's how it came off to me. But her lip service stuff and everything, it made me like she was funny. She had a lot more personality, and she had a lot more. Like I feel like on the Breakfast Club, she don't really give her opinion off too much.
Yeah, she's pretty neutral.
She was short and succinct.
Yeah, that's why I said she was like the most replaceable one. Like she would just like say, she'd read off the rumors or her things, and then she had her like little special thing on there where it was like ask her for advice or something, and she'll do that. But other than that, she really didn't like do much. So I always felt like Breakfast Club was more of a Charlemagne thing.
No, and I'm gonna say this. I think because she always did try to interject and put her point in. A lot of times they would skip over her though too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I said she's probably the most replaceable.
You finna say something, but what you saying now?
That's why I said she's probably the most replaceable one out of that because of that. But
that's fair.
And also like watching the lip service and like hearing her like whole interviews, like do all that shit, it made me like her more. It's like, okay,
yeah, she need to be a standalone, have her own stuff.
Yeah, or to where people didn't like overpower her voice.
I agree.
So
I got a dating story.
I was just about to say, Josh, tell your story.
I was gonna start it off like that.
Quote unquote dating story.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said I was gonna say that
Talk your shit
at the beginning when you said we ain't got no time. I was say Josh started off with this story, but you got to some spicy shit.
We gonna wrap it up.
So your boy been back out in the market trying to dibble and dabble out here. I'm trying to be more, out in public type settings in order to interact with people and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, limited to online dating. So I ended up matching with this one gentle girl. Gentle, whatever.
I don't even like how you described her. Just
Gentle.
I don't know why I said gentle. I don't know why I said gentle. Anyway. So me and this girl matched on a dating app, and we started talking a little bit, chit-chatting. I was looking through, I do pretty thorough examinations of like pictures and like captions, all this stuff, because a lot of times I've fallen for this trap before, where the pictures, they don't fully describe what you're eventually going to see in person. Doesn't have the accurate representation that you would like it to have in a lot of cases.
Okay, that's true.
So whether it's confidence issue, like whatever, right? So I try to be pretty thorough when I'm looking through, try to vet them out really well, make sure I'm not getting catfished. So I'm looking, I see this one girl, like, she looks good. There was one picture where I was like, she was a little bit bigger, but it looked like she wore it well based on the pictures I had seen. So I'm like, let me see what's happening with that.
What's a little bit bigger? Who we talking here? We talking Lizzo?
No.
What the first? That's the bar?
That's the top bar. We finna notch it down some. Or
let me ask, did she pull that woman trick when she take a picture?
And it's
she take a picture in the door frame to where she hides her stomach behind the wall.
No, but I've seen that before. God. That's funny as fuck.
Alisha, don't act like you ain't know that was a thing.
Alisha, you don't know that. You never seen that?
I ain't never seen no shit. You hide your stomach behind the door?
Yeah. You know women do shit.
Like knock, more coming in.
I didn't like they'll set it up like on a tripod or whatever, and then they'll go stand back and take a picture. But they'll like stand, so like the door frame in between like the living room and the kitchen.
Yeah,
they'll stand like in the kitchen in that door frame, and they'll like lean like this or whatever, but their stomach really behind the wall.
I ain't seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
Y'all out here doing
I see.
It's like it make her look skinny and shit, and then you see her in public and like, oh, you was holding a whole fucking stomach behind that.
I guess that's easier than the diet.
Okay, let me write this down.
Women say niggas be lying.
So that's why, like, you gotta stay on top of these things, because I done seen it all at this point.
No, you haven't. You think you have? You ain't seen it all yet. Somebody gonna hit you with some shit you ain't never seen before.
The streets are always changing.
So I see this one picture. I'm like, I don't know what equivalent I can make. Maybe Adele, but when she
okay, like old Adele or new Adele?
Like
new Adele slim.
Like
new Adele,
I would say
she bodied up.
Listen,
are we talking Raven Simone?
Like some Raven Simone type.
Disney Channel Raven Simone.
Are we talking like making a stallion like thick?
Nah.
Like what are we talking about?
He said bigger.
Like what are we talking about?
You gotta listen with this. He said bigger, that.
Like the only thing I can think of off the top of my head, because I was watching a Rich Paul interview earlier today.
So is she shapely?
Like earlier on Adele, like earlier, but she was beginning to work on.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Transitional Adele.
Yeah, but
So welcome to the other side.
Well, we're not there yet. We're not at the other side. All right. Anyway, so like we're talking everything, like, we're vibing and stuff, and like we're doing the FaceTime talking.
He sounded like a FaceTimer to feel it out.
Yeah, like
slick.
Hindsight's 2020, because I do the FaceTime intentionally for a couple of different reasons. One, my personality comes out better. Two, I get a better feel for you, like what you look like, how you.
Like a quick date.
Yeah.
Zoom date. Okay.
But hindsight's 2020, and looking back on it, all of like the FaceTime calls that we had, her angle, my angle. So now I'm like, oh, okay, and then I was setting up some stuff for us to hang out and everything, and it was like the day before we were gonna go skating. Like, let's do something fun. I like skating. That's a vibe.
Stop.
Exercise.
I already know.
All right.
But Mondo's stupid as hell.
So
Why you doing like that, John?
this was before I knew.
You make the most active.
I'm mad. I missed the first part of it because I was listening for the dog bark. I'm like, damn, was a dog barking. I look back over Mondo's fucking like in the fetal position crying over there. So I'm mad. I missed that shit.
We both looked at it.
Nigga Josh is
We said-
asshole. He said he did that on purpose.
Josh.
I did not know at the
Y'all could have
time.
just went out to eat.
Well, you picked the right thing. She need to be active. Get her active. She needs to be active. Go ahead, Jay.
So then in the midst of that conversation, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do this and this or whatever. And then I'm like, all right, we're gonna go here and all this stuff. And then we were talking a little bit more, and then in the conversation, she brings up, what was your worst dating, first date experience or whatever? I'm like, I haven't really had like too many bad ones, but I've had some situations like I was saying earlier where, pictures didn't have accurate representation of what I ended up seeing. And then she said something that confused me. She goes, like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a catfish. I'm like, you're a what? You're a what? I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, what are you implying? Like, and then she wasn't really giving me no answer. Then a few minutes passed, and then ding. Like, oh shit.
Josh, we need to see
16 pictures. You said 16
we need to see the pictures.
What?
I'm not gonna put it on the screen.
No, we're not putting it on
No,
the
yeah.
screen,
She sent you 16 attachments?
Yes, she sent me 16 pictures. So this was the first one that she sent me. And then it's just a whole bunch of different ones. But basically, it was because of what I had said that she has ended up sending me those pictures. She's like, I don't want no surprises, tomorrow when we link up or nothing like that. So like, here it is.
So how inaccurate are her real
From,
pictures?
do you have the original photos?
That's what I want to see.
That's what we need the receipts.
I need to
Josh,
see.
you put it up like she was gonna be like that.
Hold on, man. At least you gotta see Josh.
Yeah,
The first picture ain't all that. Scroll through.
She got them yayas.
She has a really beautiful face.
She does.
And she made it very
She
prominent
can,
in her
she
profile how pretty her face was.
Big girls do that, Josh. If you see a chick post a picture and all of them is like here and above or some boob shots and above, you know what it is.
Yes. And usually that shit doesn't fool
She
me.
looks
Like,
very natural. Like she's not full beat or anything.
Alisha ain't nothing.
What's her
Damn,
name?
one of them pictures was natural.
What's her
Every
name?
last one of them had a filter.
A filter, but like,
I never. Okay, you asked me what her name was. I never.
don't
That was
reveal
another
her
issue.
name.
I never really got it.
What's the name that you know her as?
Blessing.
Oh, we need to
Blessing,
see the original picture.
you beautiful,
Alisha ain't
baby.
finna Let you go.
She's a blessing.
Yes.
Blessing, you beautiful baby.
But did you?
So she sends me those pictures right while we're on FaceTime.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them.
Oh,
and
she an asshole.
Yeah.
She an
caught-
asshole.
So she did that shit on purpose because I get the message and then because I had just started to start playing my game because the conversation was kind of fizzling out. So I'm like,
Okay.
I'm about to veer
So
off
wait.
or whatever.
I
But
paused.
then she sends me
Oh,
that.
wait, before we go.
Yeah, 'cause you picked up on
She
something I
sent
didn't.
him a picture. She sent him those pictures while on FaceTime so she could see his reaction
Mm-hmm.
to her.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's an asshole move.
No, it's not. We want to see. It's better that she
That's
did
perfect.
it through there and not saw your
first-
reaction in person.
My first question would have been, do you have any without filters? That would have been mine.
I don't even think I got no pictures without filters. Y'all
Oh
crazy.
no, because if Josh would have made any type of face,
I would've been like,
See, here's what I
would
did.
never said something about
Here-
them
here's
tatas.
what I did,
That was little
and-
hips.
and I'm
That
gonna
was
tell
little
you-
hips.
Look, here's what I did, and here's why it gave me away. I looked at him, and I put my phone back up, and I didn't say anything. And then a few minutes go by, and then she was like,
You're still on
damn, you
FaceTime?
didn't say nothing about them pictures. I just sent them, and you didn't say shit.
You could have said like, okay, or something. Damn, Josh.
All right, look.
Alisha, you got some damn nerve. At least he gets the third.
She do, but I should have said something.
You could have said
but
cute or something. She's
the
not
shock-
ugly.
Exactly.
I
She
knew
ain't
what
said
her
the girl
face
was
looked like
cute either.
already.
So you assume she was
cute.
like
Alisha.
slimmer.
She not fine, but she's cute.
That's what. That was my
Look at me,
presumption
look at me.
going
She's
into.
cute.
So
She's small.
he assumed for her to be slimmer than what she was.
I need to see the original photos. We need to see
He
the
just
original
showed me.
photos.
No.
No, them weren't the originals. Them was the ones she
That's
sent.
the
We
ones that
talking
she
about
sent.
she
Like,
was a catfish,
on
so
the-
what did he
on
see
the app.
originally to see?
What was on the app?
And I'm mad because the fact that
'Cause-
you sent me pictures while I'm on FaceTime with you, but you would not back up from your fucking camera for me to see you is the issue.
She was talking like this.
Real shit.
Oh yeah, she looked better in this one,
Let
even
me
though it's
see.
still filtered up. She looks
You-
strong in that.
So can you see where I'm? Y'all see where I'm coming from, right?
She got glasses on.
I
It's not
know.
a body
So-
picture.
so-
Listen, them
Let me ask
glasses,
this.
these
Let me ask
Scroll.
this.
Them glasses.
That's a whole
Do she?
profile.
So wait, let me ask this then.
Josh,
What's
got a little voice chat? I'm a 10, but yeah, it's a butt.
Oh.
This nigga is not
Okay, so
shit.
yeah. So no, see this really ain't a catfish, cause
She looked
we got
That
Josh
was
all these
already
pictures on here already. So it ain't really like it's a catfish for
Yeah.
real. You got the
She
body
had
pic.
one body pic.
Is that not misleading from the other body?
She put the
picture
little leg up to hide the
Yeah,
puds.
she
too,
has a
though.
little
She did
angle.
the
So
leg
wait,
puds.
I mean,
Pants
let's
all
be
over.
honest. Everybody
The
got
fufu,
everybody
what's it
got
called?
angles and
The
shit.
fufu.
Yeah, like I got angles that's good.
She
but
could have
let
put
me-
maybe like one more body pic.
Let me ask this though, Josh. What is
Yeah,
y'all?
so you saying
Where y'all at now?
Oh, we're not talking.
Where
about
are they?
God.
Oh God
it.
damn it!
So look.
Because keep going these stories. Josh. Keep
Yeah.
going these stories.
Let me wrap it up. So, so the conversation ends shortly after that exchange where I'm like,
Because you ain't really say shit back to these pictures.
yeah, and then we're going to the next day, which is now supposed to be the day where we're gonna be hanging out, and like half of the day, passes by, half of the day passes by, and I'm like, I'm trying to weigh it out with myself, like, will I or should I? I could just go out, have fun, just like, hey, we'll just be cool friends, whatever, whatever. Still go. And then I started thinking to myself, like, why? Because I'm not going to. Because now I'm not as into it as I would have otherwise been.
Oh, you
Why
shallow.
though?
Josh, if you
Why
were on that
though?
day, you would have hit
Shallow.
them cheeks.
Huh?
Don't buy that shit Josh telling y'all. If Josh would have went on that date with that girl and the shit was going smooth, Josh was getting in that thing. Don't let him lie to y'all.
I think you fumbled. I think you
saying
didn't
that-
give it a good chance.
I don't think you fumbled. I definitely don't think you
No,
fumbled.
I mean like
I don't think you fumbled.
You're
fumbled-
right, I didn't give it a good chance.
Fumbled the
But you really didn't
experience,
give it a-
not like
no.
fumbled
Yeah.
like
I
the
think Josh is
bag.
shallow.
But
In the sense where, I mean, I won't necessarily say shallow, but like Josh liked what he liked. She ain't what he liked,
Yeah.
physically wise.
Yeah, and then like part of it for me, it's like there's a confidence issue that it's being shown without being said.
Exactly.
And that I need somebody to be with, if that's gonna be with me, they need to be confident. And that to me, that's a bigger red flag than most that I see right away that would turn me off from most women.
I'll tell you right now, if you
Yeah.
find a woman out here, or even a person in general that's confident 100%,
They can be confident 100%, but
she sent body pics though, so like she wasn't really hiding.
Alicia, that girl was on
after we already
FaceTime
had
with that
multiple
man,
phone conversations.
and she couldn't. She sent
She never moved the camera at
No.
all.
I'm not joking.
Alicia.
But I still think you should have went. Maybe that's just me, because I be going
I
out with
thought
people
about
who
it.
I don't even. I know for sure, like I'm not about to buy.
Yeah,
but then I
Alicia.
have a good time, and I'm like, you
But
know what?
Alicia, he's the one probably gonna pay for the date. You ain't paying for the date.
Yeah. See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking about. I'm like,
he's spending money on some shit he really ain't trying to entertain.
He just called me out.
yeah.
But you still could have went skating. That ain't even. It ain't like you ain't going to Cheesecake Factory. Like you could have just went skating.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, but nah.
Got a couple
Yeah, go ahead,
snacks.
leave it. You ain't fucking with
Yeah,
her.
Couple more
no.
snacks for her. But like, no, I'm just like, girl. She's pretty.
But skating was wrong, Josh. She was gonna post.
I was scared. I thought
I
you were
didn't-
about to share some
Josh thought she was active.
gutters.
Josh want him a gym chick.
Go to the gym,
Huh?
there, Josh.
I do go to the
Do you
gym.
want like a fit chick, or like
Oh.
do you want like?
No, yo,
But I don't go to the gym to pick up women. I go to the gym to work
we
out.
not saying we
You
going
shoulda
to
never-
pick up women, but if you see something you like while you in that motherfucker, how you doing?
No, then Josh gonna be the new person on TikTok where it's I'm just trying to do my workout, and then this creepy dude come over here checking me out.
No, I ain't saying it gotta be no creepy and actually interrupt her, but you can make your way to make set up to where I'm gonna bump into her and see what.
Hell, these TikTok women, dudes don't be doing anything. Dudes be in the middle of working out and a chick walk by. I'm like, oh, you look at my ass? What the fuck are you talking about?
That should be staged a lot of times.
I'd be like, I hope so.
No, I don't think it'd be staged. It'd be staged on the women's side. Like a lot of times the women be trying to get dudes to look at them.
Both sides. A lot of that shit just be staged. Because you will see the same video and it's the same nigga in a different video with a different girl. Like, all right, and then you'll see all three of them later on doing the workout together. And what is he doing here, man?
He's her trainer.
Yeah, because that's all they want. Because they know it's gonna get the clicks and views. That's all them people be wanting to do. Or like the videos where you see people in the gym and all of a sudden she sit on his face by accident. Come on.
That I know is staged. But the shit that I think is funny that people
must be nice.
The shit I think is funny that people do in the gym. They set up their camera to record them working out. First of all, I think that shit weird. Like, I guess it's just ain't for me that motherfuckers just were set up videos to record themselves. But then when somebody walk by, they be like getting pissed at like, oh, you just gonna walk in my camera shots? Like, nigga, we are in a public space. You gotta understand. People are gonna not do shit on you. Like,
nigga, this ain't a live show.
Yeah.
So I know I hear Kingston. So it was fun speaking with y'all, but
we still got a little bit of time.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm just fucking with you.
So, go ahead.
Yeah.
You ain't done?
No, I got.
Let him cook.
Go ahead.
Oh, damn.
Is this another one?
No, not another dating story. Just another.
We were like, a date? You've been out in the street?
Nah, I haven't been on any dates yet. Like in a minute.
See, I feel like
I could have went just because, but then I feel like it's pointless.
I don't agree.
Because
I disagree fully with my whole heart. I feel like
why?
That's how are you ever gonna know what you like or what you do not like until you get out and date? Like, I feel like you can only do so much over the phone. Like, I am the person, if you want to link, I'm gonna link with you. Unless you're like just really, really not my type. You're really being creepy. But if you're like, hey, let's hang out, you don't even have to do a date. Like, if you're just like, hey, I want to hang out, I want to get to know you, I'd be like, all right, let's hang out.
I was only talking to her for 3 days, and I was trying to set something up for day 4. So I don't waste time. Like,
that's all. And you could have had fun.
Yeah.
Or maybe one of her friends was hotter, and you would have slid on that. It's like networking.
But she's not gonna bring her friends
Yeah.
around.
That's not true.
That's true. If a woman is not confident, if a woman is not confident within herself, she's not going to bring you around other women, and she know they look better than her.
Kicks is how I feel right now. Go on some dates.
I'm gonna say, if y'all hear my son crying in the background, that's him overtired. This is him way past his bed.
So last week we talked about the Cheesecake Factory, lady that was very upset. Alisha brought it up a little bit ago. So some group of ladies made a list of places that men should not take their women on first dates.
Okay.
And I wanted to just run through this list and just get your guys' opinion on it.
The movies better be on there.
It's on there.
The movies is on there.
Boom.
I agree. First day on movies,
it's
not the best idea. It's not good.
Because it's like
you're not talking to each other.
We don't know each other. We just sit in the movie, not talking to each other.
That's wild.
Yeah. Cheesecake Factory's on there, of course. Applebee's, Chili's.
Applebee's and Chili's, I understand.
Yeah, that's like, we got to be dating for me to want to go
And it's
there.
only because of this one thing. It just seemed like the high school kids, or not the high school kids, the kids who just got out of high school, who work there, they just don't give a fuck.
Oh, are you talking about the workers?
I'm talking about
Before Josh
get
into his story, if I look zoned out in this video, it's because I'm literally listening to my kid scream.
He's a stressed father.
And it's like, bro, what the hell? So if I look zoned out a lot, it's not because I'm zoned out. It's because my kid's literally screaming his fucking head off in the background. It's just like, what the hell? Like, get that kid to stop. But she just tries to like talk him like, nigga, get your ass together. I understand.
Gentle
That's
parenting.
the daddy and the mama way, man.
Bro, I understand exactly why my mom and them do that shit. You start screaming and hollering like that, they fucking smack you one good time. You better calm that shit down, nigga. You calm down right after that.
Mm-hmm.
I understand parents more now when they go, stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Because you want to scream like that. I'll give you something to scream like that for. Because right now you scream like that for no reason.
Yeah.
I 100% get it.
He just want to see us.
No, he don't want to see. He's overtired.
Yeah, he overtired.
He don't want to go to bed, so he's screaming and hollering because he knows he has to go to bed. So he's screaming. He wants me because his mom is about to try to put him to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hoping you say something different.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he want to do any and everything to stay up. Anyway, Josh, you're going to see your story. We got 10 minutes left before.
The gym, not a good first date, according to
You
ladies.
said the gym?
Yep.
That's good.
IHOP,
I understand why.
Denny's,
That's a place that she said
any
she
fast food chain.
Denny's,
What-
I understand. Like,
The
if you
places
take her
she
to
said she
Denny's
liked?
first
No, this is a list of places that a group of ladies made that places mentioned take
right.
people on the first date.
Let's speed through these so that way we ain't killing time.
The gym's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't got a problem with
I
the
feel
gym.
like you can
How y'all
still
feel
have-
about ice cream dates? I feel like ice cream date.
It's
On
small.
a first
It's a
date?
talk,
That's-
though.
Yeah, people have been shitting on coffee dates too, and I don't get.
I would go
get
for
it
coffee.
either.
Women
would
are
go for
mad
coffee.
about coffee
I don't
dates.
drink
Coffee dates is on here.
Yeah, like
Starbucks.
the girlies are mad.
Any date that requires her to show you who the hell she really is,
That's
where
what I'm
it's nothing else
saying.
extra but me and you just to sit here
Talking. Women got it a
and
little
talk. No
twisted.
food, no nothing.
It's-
Us actually meeting each other, talking to each other, saying, "What's up? Let's see if we can actually take this to we can really go
Like-
on dates for real." Because I don't even really know you like.
The thing is, I feel like we need to be more realistic. Of the first date, probably you can fail the first date. Like you probably won't vibe, and you can move on and you're good.
Exactly.
Why? I understand the guys that are like, well, why would I have to go through? Like, you're not about to. Like, some dudes be doing too much. Like, I'm about to rent a car. I'm about to rent a car, a
For the
Uber
first date?
XX, and then take her out, and then like you don't have to like. No
Some niggas
offense,
need to
I
do
would be
all that.
pissed too if I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on somebody and then we don't vibe. I'm just saying. A
Really?
coffee is good.
Imagine that.
I'm just
Imagine
saying.
that. Anyway, some other things. Bowling, which I like bowling. I don't know how everybody else feels about bowling, but that seems like
I
a
just
cool
don't
first
like
date. Yeah, I mean, if you're trash at it, that's okay. Just say that.
I
There's a lot
am.
of women
That's the
who
reason you
like
don't wanna
bowling,
do it.
so-
I'm garbage.
Yeah, we know. Family functions. Yeah, I
Oh,
agree with
yeah,
that.
hell
no.
no.
You can't no way.
That's psycho.
I'm not bringing a chick as a first date to a family function. Bitch.
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen it.
weird.
How y'all feel about nightclubs?
Depending on how. Nah,
That's not a date. You just trying to fuck.
That is a date.
No, it's not.
A nightclub?
It's you
Our
trying to
first
fuck.
date.
You
You
trying to
trying to
fuck, but
only-
that's not a bad first date.
The
you're
only
trying to
first
fuck.
date I ever went on to a nightclub was for sex.
Exactly.
Me and Caleb
You
met.
mean to link
after,
up?
after that nightclub, yeah,
Me and
we
Caleb
went-
met
we
at a
went on
nightclub.
head.
That's different.
Okay. Y'all were like,
But that
no,
wasn't your
y'all were
first date.
nightclub
That's
goers.
not your first date.
Y'all
though.
didn't
y'all
go
met
on a
each other
date
at a
at the
nightclub, but that
nightclub.
wasn't your
But
first
you didn't
date.
say, "Let me take you out, baby," and then pulled up.
If
to
y'all
fucking
go out to
Fifth
dinner
Ave.
and everything, then y'all go hit the nightclub.
Yeah, like-
afterwards.
Yeah, that's
like,
fine.
that's
The
not-
nightclub
That ain't
can't be
the
by
date, though.
itself. It has to be a.
That can't be the center of the
So
date.
y'all was intentionally going on a date, and y'all met at the nightclub, or
Me and
you were
Kayla?
at the nightclub and then you met Kayla.
We were at the nightclub and I was leaving there with one of my homegirls or whatever, and Kayla thought I was leaving with her, so Kayla jumped in my inbox and shot her shot with me.
Okay.
Look at Kayla out here trying
I
to
know.
slide in. Like, look,
Couldn't be me, but I'm girl. You just shot. Just kidding. I shoot
But
my shot every now and then.
That's how, like,
Exactly.
me and Kayla like seen each other. Like I seen her, but like we ain't really talk like that. Like every Thursday night was the time to go to the nightclub. That was like the night to go.
Yeah.
So I always seen her there and everything, and I'm just out there doing the hustles and shit. Just like, ain't nobody watching me. Blah blah. It is what it is. Kayla's watching me the whole
Always
time. Apparently.
Somebody always. watching.
Listen, I'm finna say anytime I'm hitting my moves, I know you watching. I know somebody watching.
I was at the club last weekend, boy. I forget what that one shuffle called, boy. It was like, damn, you hitting that shit. I'm
Yes,
like,
you should.
I am, baby. Come
I
holler at your
am,
boy.
baby.
No, I was just
But-
out there hitting the hustles and everything. There weren't the homegirls there. The one chick I was leaving with, Kayla, did not like in general, even before Kayla thought like we were fucking with each other. She didn't like her before. And we were leaving the club, and then I see on Facebook I got a new message, and it was from Kayla. That was her shoe.
As soon as you left the club,
and then it was with a girl she didn't like.
She
Let me
knew
find
for
out Kayla was like, man,
sure.
we still young.
she said, "Fuck that."
No, Kayla looked at her.
She said, "Wrong bitch."
Fuck, and she want to get that message in.
Kayla seen her leaving with me, and Kayla's like, if this bitch got a chance, I know I got a chance. And that's when she shot her shot.
I respect it fully.
So nightclubs, up in the air. What about church?
Church is a first date.
Church would be good first date. See,
If you're religious,
catch a Holy Ghost.
you got to do something after though, because you can't be talking during service.
You can't, but y'all can probably meet before.
If y'all met on Christian Mingle and y'all first date was
get a little brunch or lunch.
was church, then yeah,
that'd be smooth.
I done bust some things down off Christian Mingle. I'm just playing.
I was like, for real about that
I used to be my line though. Say, boy, I'm finna give me a Christian Mingle. Go ahead, go play something.
I'm gonna be on that black people meet. Switch it up.
Slid in Jehovah Thickness inbox.
Shorty got the things on.
So raise your legs for Jesus.
Wow.
Can I get a peace sign? Love and peace, man.
What would be y'all's perfect first date though? Like for real.
Josh, I want Josh to keep going over this list.
Oh, I wanted to know, like, what would you think is a good first date? Like, if somebody wanted to take you out, or if you wanted to take somebody out, what's your go? Like, what would you say?
As a first date?
Yeah.
I think the standard is just go out to dinner, maybe to a movie.
Nah.
First date. I know I want to do something to it. I don't want to eat or talk over food for real. It's cool. I need something to where we actually can talk, and I need to see your personality and who the fuck you is.
Okay, let's go do something fun. Let's go axe throwing, or let's go
I did axe throwing. That was good.
Dave and Buster's or some shit like that. Like some
shit was crazy.
I actually loved it because I was too busy focusing on that, and I would just like say a couple things like.
Or foaling. Foaling is fun.
Foaling is really fun.
Yeah, this is
I like
shit.
beer.
Like some real fun shit. If you only want to, if you have a problem that we didn't go out to eat for our date, bitch, eat at home. Like you hungry
before you came.
Like
you knew
you came out of this house hungry.
It depends on where. Okay, so where you gonna go otherwise?
Yeah, we about to eat at Foaling.
I don't have to take you to eat nothing.
I'm just saying, okay. So where are you going otherwise? Where food's not a problem.
That's all that kind of stuff. Gotta get you a
You're
little
gonna
snack.
get hungry eventually, or want to drink at least.
Do you hear all the expectation? Like Alisha just assumed like, oh, so we ain't gonna go eat like.
So
we gotta come out of pocket for all
me,
this shit.
First date,
I'm always about some food.
Because the first date don't have to last nothing. What if your first date only lasts 2 hours? So
Okay.
I only
got no time to...
say for instance our date started at 4, I drop you off at 6. You still got time to eat.
But what are we doing in those 2 hours?
Bowling, talking,
coffee.
Okay. Okay. That's
fine. Depending on what we doing, if we went axe throwing or some cool shit.
Or
right. This
you gonna get more points if you order food though.
I think
I know.
If we're going on first date, me personally, I would want to go do something fun like that, then go get something to eat and then go home. That's me. Just to get a feel off work. I feel like just doing the folding and everything, then we like, all right, cool, see you later. I feel like that feels empty to me. Like, yeah, we can get our talking. We haven't at least with both of those, we having our fun. Especially, and then at least at dinner, it's a little bit more intimate. So like now we can really get a feel for each other.
Yeah, especially if the vibe is going really well. Having like the extra activity on top of that will make it a lot better. I
feel like I'm even very basic. Like if you're like, let's go get a drink. I love like late night vibes. Like if you're like, let's just go get a drink.
Yeah.
We can sit down, have our drink. It'll take the edge off a little bit. I'm not alcoholic. It'll take the edge off a little bit and we can just have a little conversation.
What's on that can right there? No, my
this
bad.
Is juice. This is
right.
Juice.
Yeah.
That's gonna have to do it for this week,
Pineapple
y'all.
Juice.
I apologize once again if I look like I was zoned out. I was getting so mad hearing my kid and my dog freaking screaming.
Your dad's spidey sense was going off. It was like, zzz.
No, Kingston screaming. You couldn't ignore that shit.
Yeah.
Hearing him scream, I'm just like, dog, what the hell?
I'll be honest. I didn't even start hearing it again until just now.
He ain't screaming now, but like at first he was screaming. I'm just sitting here like thinking to myself, like, hey, get this nigga together or something. Y'all got any encouraging words for the listener?
Don't be shallow like me.
Lion fans, don't lose faith.
12 wins.
I told y'all last week I gotta see it more off. I gotta see it more.
I said that too. I said if they win this game, then I'm on. I'm not on yet.
5-2.
The way we got killed though, like literally in the first quarter, they put up 21 points in the first quarter. I'm just like,
our defense. I don't know what
on
happened
both sides of the ball though.
But our offensive line really ain't there right now.
Our offense, we couldn't do it. Like we couldn't do anything. Their
there.
defense dominated us to where we couldn't do anything. So I don't really blame the offense. The defense couldn't stop a cold.
Stop shit. But that's Lamar for you though.
He was balling up.
Hopefully by the trade deadline we can make some trades and get some help on our defense because our defense is what's if we're being held back, our defense is what's holding us back.
Mm-hmm.
But Alicia, what's your encouraging word? Oh no, Alicia. Yeah, Alicia, what's your encouraging words?
Encouraging words. Go on a date.
Yeah, felt slighted at somebody. I don't know why.
All the single people out there.
Mine is pull out. Otherwise, you have a screaming kid like I did.
Fantastic advice.
I like that advice.
All right, y'all. Let's go this week. I'm Clayton.
Jay Smooth.
Mine, dude.
Alicia A.
Signing out.
Spread the legs for peace.